Hello. We are on our way to Pang Sida National Park, which is located in eastern Thailand, in Sa Kaeo province, close to the Cambodian border. At the entrance there's a small fee required. It's 200 baht for foreigners and 40 baht for Thais. Bruh. Welcome to Pang Sida National Park. Pang Sida National Park was established in 1982. It covers 844 square kilometers and is part of the Dong Payayen Khao Yai Forest Complex, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Our first stop will be at the visitor center, where we want to hire a ranger to walk with us on the second day of our visit. Inside they have a small museum with some skeletons and an insect collection and some photos of some of the rarer animals found in the park. There are two main camping areas in Pang Sida National Park. One is near the entrance, this one, and another one is a little bit up north, 18.5 kilometers north from here. And you can bring your own tent. You can also rent a tent here. And they have a bunch of accommodations as well if you prefer some luxury. They cost about 600 baht per building. And as you can see behind me, we are the only ones here. Looking at the sky, however, it seems like it's about to rain any moment now. So we decided to rent a room for the night. The room looks clean and it has two beds, a stand, a refrigerator, a bathroom and a balcony. This is the balcony of the room, and the view behind me is pretty spectacular. I see a butterfly. Our next stop will be at Pang Sida Waterfall. We have arrived at one of the trails. This is the Dong Payayen Forest Trail. It's 2.2 kilometers long, not too long. So we're just gonna walk it and see if we can find some animals. Let's go! We see our first wildlife, a millipede. The trail is fairly easy to walk, although occasionally you come across rocks and streams like this one over here. Can be a bit slippery, so try to be careful. Throughout the trail, they have several signs containing information about the trees and the forest. Some fallen trees on the trail. No problem. No problem. All right. Where do we go from here? Then we come across some animal tracks. These were left by a barking deer, probably. The main road. Nice. I take back my earlier words. This trail is pretty challenging, especially in the rainy season. Got a lot of streams and rocks that you need to cross, but pretty doable if you're fit. Didn't see animals though. We saw one millipede. Just that. Right, we just finished the trail, and behind me there's a road going to the wildlife tower, the viewpoint, which is closed this time around because of the heavy rain, so there are landslides actually there. The opposite direction, the way we're headed now, ends up at Salt Lake, where you can see butterflies, and our car is back there as well, so gonna walk back now. This is the Salt Lake, but unfortunately this is not the right season, so there are no butterflies. On the way back we see a group of macaques hanging out around the visitor center. It seems that our presence has spooked the macaques, so the females grab the young ones and move away. This male macaque is also not amused by our presence. Then we see another male who doesn't mind us being there and continues eating his meal. It is evening, we just had dinner, and now it's time to look for some nocturnal animals. We start off the evening by encountering some frogs. Including a tree frog. We see a pretty cool moth as well. Then something catches my interest. I see two blue eyes glimmering in the dark. What could it be? It's a cat. Just a cat. For today's activity, we're gonna walk another trail. This trail will be a little bit longer. It's about 6 kilometers. And you cannot walk this trail by your own. So therefore we are accompanied by 2 rangers. This trail will take us upstream and will end up at Thayaan Waterfall. One of the rangers just gave me this leaf. You can eat this. First it's bitter, and after that it reduces your thirst. He also said that the roots of this plant can be used to treat malaria. So let's try it. Oh yeah, that's pretty bitter. Now it's less bitter. Not bad. The ranger just cut this from a tree and he said you can chew on it and it's kind of sweet. Mamuang pa, or wild mango. Elephants like to eat the fruit of this tree when they fall down. We're starting to see some dragonflies. First a blue one, and then a green one. Then we see a tree with some bear claw marks on it. The big question is, though, where's the bear? So the ranger told us that elephants walked here 2 months ago. You can still smell the elephant droppings to this day. The sound of the waterfall is getting louder and louder. We are getting close. We have arrived at Patakian Waterfall, and it is magnificent. And that's the end of the trail. Now it's time to walk back. Before leaving the national park, we decided to return to Pang Sida Waterfall one more time, because one of the rangers told us you can find water dragons there. This time we'll be walking upstream instead of downstream. We didn't see water dragons, but we did find this little bird on top of the waterfall. Alright, our trip in Pang Sida is finished. We visited during the rainy season, so there's a lot of beautiful waterfalls that we saw. We walked 2 trails, one short trail, one longer trail, and we saw some animals as well. I will tell you this, if you want to see animals in this national park, you need to search hard, because the animals aren't used to humans, so they are very shy. As opposed to, for example, Khao Yai National Park, where it's a lot easier to see animals. During the summer months, however, you can see lots of butterflies, over 400 species. So we might come back again here in the summer.